Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It is time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I will be doing the read here. Let's get into it and see what's going on. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. All right. What's going on with Pisces? Okay. I gotta straighten this rug out here that's underneath it. It's not really a rug, it's kind of like velvet, and it leaves a lump there, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to pull that off and pull it really straight. What's going on with Pisces? I'm sure we can deal with it for now. Othala. Okay. Huh. Whew. Somebody must be really exhausted. Now I know I got enough sleep. I went to bed at 9 o'clock, so. Somebody's tired for sure. So Othala in reverse is you could be talking about a family member that's unhappy. Okay, this could be a family member that's unhappy. What else? Awaz. The death rune. You know, that's a really good rune, Pisces. This is some sort of a new beginning. Yeah, this is very fortunate. I like it when I pull that rune out. It's a good rune. What's going on with Pisces? Wunjo. Wow. Wunjo is happiness and joy. So yeah, a lot of you guys could be kind of like, if you're not happy right now, you will be pretty soon. Yeah, something here is coming to an end and something is starting, okay? This is like, the new year is coming, Pisces. This could indicate that as well. Something is definitely beginning. Perthro. Okay, so now Perthro is a rune that means unknown. All right, so it's like unknown. But the good news here is that it's in the upright. Okay, so this is some sort of fate. All right, and it's usually not as bad as you may think because it's in the upright, so it's good. All right. Usually 100% of usually about 99.9% of the time, this is very positive. It's just something that you don't see, and it's some sort of fate. And, you got Wunjo right next to it. This is happiness and joy. So I see happiness coming, Pisces. I do. Kind of looks like a dice cup, doesn't it? You can put your little dice in there and then put your little dice in there and roll the dice. Yeah. What else is going on with Pisces? Uruz in reverse. Ooh. So yeah, somebody's really, really tired. Somebody is really, really tired. It looks like I got a little scratch on my on my hand. The kitty, I was playing with the kitty. So I got one of them little kitty scratches on my hand. And I didn't really notice it, but until I kind of saw a little bit of blood. I shouldn't play so hard with the kitty. He likes to play tough though. What's going on with Pisces? Nathis. Nathis. Nathis is a rune of need. So, you know, whoever this you're probably dealing with somebody that's in some sort of a needy situation. This you're going to find something out. This is also talking about learning. Nathis, yeah, you're going to learn something. You're going to find something out. Could involve a family member. You got a family member over here that could be, you know, not very happy. What's going on with Pisces? Isa. So you could be dealing with somebody that has Virgo in their chart, Pisces. But whoever this person is, they're definitely in some sort of a lacking, some sort of a needy situation, and they're kind of stuck. Okay, they're stuck. They're at a standstill. And what this is saying for us, is, you know, maybe some of us could be feeling burnt out. You know, honestly. Kind of, I feel like a burnout type of feeling. So, you know, take little cat naps if you can. What else is going on with Pisces? Lagoose, how interesting is that? Yeah, this person could be deceptive too. Yeah, this person could be, you know, they're not listening to their intuition for sure, right? They're cut off spiritually, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have some sort of a need, and they're kind of like in a state of freeze right now. They're definitely confused and combobbled. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're trying to swim against the current. And they could be deceptive. They might not even tell, you know, they might tell half truths. So watch out for this person. I don't know, Pisces. This could be even a family member. What else is going on with Pisces? Gable. Wow. What a confusing reading. Okay, well, I see the point here with Gable. Here, this is like some sort of a gift or a blessing or some sort of love. You know, this is a connection. This is probably most likely a connection. This person here could be connected to you as a family member. Yeah, you know, I really feel more so that I mean, this rune reading could go a totally different way, the way I see these runes here, especially with Uruz and Othala. But, you know, when I see Wunjo here in the upright, it tells me something totally different. So, you know, and especially when I see Perthro here in the upright. So this is not really bad energy for us, really, whatsoever. Whoever this person is, though, there's somebody in your energy that is totally cut off of, You know, they're kind of like, you know, swimming upstream and not moving anywhere because of Isa. And they just really need to, but they can't. So I don't know who that is. Let's pull some cards and clarify some stuff. I'm still a little bit confused. So why is Uruz there in reverse? This is Uruz, Pisces. It's in reverse. The meaning of Uruz is strength. Okay, but I feel right now you don't feel really too strong. You might be feeling burnt out. What's going on with Pisces? Got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Wow. We know Pisces, Page of Cups is like really good news. It's some sort of small, it's something small. It's not something big, but, you know, it's got the sun right here on it. And it's got Anzus on there, you know. Some sort of communication or something. But it's not really big. Let's see what else. Wow, the world. The world. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. That's interesting. So Pisces, you know, like I said, the Page of Cups is kind of like some sort of you know, a way out of this right here. Just, you know, you could be feeling really burnt out here, you know, because you've got Uruz here in reverse. You know, you could be feeling weak. You know, the meaning of this is strength, right? So if it's in reverse, you could be feeling weak. So the way out of this slump is not through brute force, that's for sure, because you just don't have the energy to do that. So this is just using your intuition and using and moving forward very gently, okay? You know, this is some sort of completion here, right here, the world. It's a completion. Yeah. And this is also talking about this blockage here of Uruz in reverse. It's just temporary, okay? So this is just temporary. Then you have the Eight of Swords. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles, sorry. And this is talking about being diligent, you know, craftsmanship, you know. This bridges the gap between here and here. So, I mean, this is really good. Just keep doing what you're doing, Pisces, and you know, there's no need to rush through anything, okay? Take your time. Some of you could be, you know, feeling a little bit burnt out, you know, really tired. You know, I worked till 9 o'clock about, and then I was about ready to I just had to pass out. So I know how that feeling is, you know. If you need sleep, just get your sleep. Yeah, let's pull some more cards out. So I feel that whatever this slump is here or whatever, because, you know, you could be feeling weak and tired or burnt out or something, you know, just move gently, okay? Just move slowly, keep going. You're in the right direction. And I see, you know, Lagoose on here, which is, you know, going with the flow, being honest with yourself, you know, speaking your truth with Anzus here. The star, Aquarius energy. So this is a wish fulfillment, Pisces. Keep doing what you're doing. I feel that you're gonna get here. You're gonna get here. This is just temporary here, this Uruz. Now look at this, the Nine of Wands, see? The Nine of Wands, you're almost there, Pisces. Keep going. You're almost there. Now, I know you don't have the strength to use brute force to get there, but as long as you keep a steady stride, you know, and slow and gentle, you're going to get there. See the star? Yeah. Let's get one more card on that. Wow, the Six of Wands. See? There's your victory right there. There's your victory and your success. And here's your wish fulfillment. So keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. You know, just don't use any brute force doing it. Just use your intuition and slowly, you know, do small little steps at a time, and you'll get through whatever the slump is here, and you'll come out ahead victorious, okay? So I really like that. At the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the ten of Wands. So that's a heavy burden, Pisces. This is a heavy burden that you've got. All right, but look at this Ten of Wands. See, all these other wands they're disappearing. In reality, this is actually the Ace of Wands. You just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to have your success. Below that is strength. So stay strong, okay? Stay strong. And the Empress is here. And this is future energy. This is abundance. This is great. I mean, this is really a great accomplishment here, Pisces. So keep doing what you're doing. I see that you're happy here, or if you're not happy, you're going to be. Just try to get as much rest as you can. And if you're feeling a little bit burnt out, you know, just do little baby steps and use your intuition and go along, you know, at a slower pace and at a steady pace. All right, you're going to come out victorious. All right, you guys, let's pull some. Let's pull some of these cards out here. Some of the Moonologies. What's going on with Pisces? A time for healing. Ballistic moon. So it could be a time for healing as well. Yeah, for many of us. All right, what else? Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. All right. Be bold. All right. Let me pull some of these warm runes out here. Yeah, I was kind of like really concerned when I seen, you know, this combo here, but especially all of these. But, you know, this is something here that is really to your benefit. Something, yeah. It looks pretty good, really. Or. I think I'm saying that right. Let's get another one. Court. Well, court is okay. And what else? And coal. Okay, well, let's see what this is talking about. Let's see what this is talking about here. Okay, here's ore. Ore is the heather tree. All right. And the meaning of it is earth, clay, and soil. I mean, yeah, basically that's what it means. Now, in divination, it's talking about relationships, connections, good luck, death, graveyards, magic past, and memories of loved ones. So this is, you know, you could be having memories of loved ones as well. Heather represents sexual connections, but it's different than gorse as it shows a deep relationship between partners, or means a relationship built on mutual respect rather than desire alone, or is usually related to magic intentions and spiritual growth, and it represents death, the cycle of life, and our deep connection with the earth. So it could be any of those things, Pisces. That's kind of weird about these runes here. Yeah. But when I see this rune, though, I always feel like it's a need to tell you to make sure and get grounded with the earth, okay? I know it's wintertime, everywhere else, so it's kind of not really winter here, but if you can get your feet into the ground, it would be really good, yeah. And a lot of people like down in Australia, summer down there, so you can get your feet in the ground for sure there. All right, so let's get here to Quart. Yeah, I like to go out on the beach and get my feet in the, into the ground if I can. Sorry, you guys. These alphabets, they have backwards and forward ones, so it gets a little confusing. Here we go, Quart. Okay, and of course, like I said, that's the apple tree. It's obvious she's got the apple in her hand. But the meaning of it is physical rest, okay? So yeah, rest. Yeah. This is also talking about spiritual harmony and choices. And it's talking about positive outcomes that come typically after suffering pain and sadness. I really like this. So, it's talking about the universe telling you that you matter for just being yourself, and you don't need to prove yourself through productivity or hard work. It's okay to rest and sit down and take a break. And that's what Isa here is saying for us, and that's for sure what Uruz is saying. Yeah. So make sure that you're taking good care of your health and get your rest. And don't try to force your way to get something done. Right now, I'm trying to finish up something myself on a little project, and, it takes a long time, and I definitely can't rush through something like that. So you got to take baby steps. All right, so we have coal. And this is coal. Coal is a hazel tree. That's what the meaning of it is. And as far as divination goes, it's talking about enlightenment, knowledge, creative inspiration, dreaming. So you could be having some really cool dreams, Pisces. It could be also competence and practicality. So, you could be very confident and being very practical right now. And this is a very lucky rune, all right? So this is like using your intuition, okay? So just kind of take a little break if you can. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and make sure that you're using your intuition, and in the long run, you're going to end out with success here. And the Empress, which I really like. It's awesome. All right, you guys, so let's pull out a couple of other cards here. I like to do the shadow cards. Bring the shadows to the surface so they can be healed. What's going on with Pisces? Mental block. Fear of failure keeps you stuck. Break free from the limits to unlock your potential. Oh, don't worry, you will. This could be a temporary block as well, like I said. But it's only temporary because you got, the world. So that's just temporary. What else? Deception. It's a slippery slope that erodes trust. Honesty builds connection and authenticity. Okay. Let's get one more. No discipline. Challenging to stay focused, motivated, and take action, leading to feeling stuck. Okay, so yeah, make sure that you keep going. Don't give up, Pisces. You're almost there. All right, keep going. You're almost there. You don't have to push yourself. Just go, take baby steps. All right, let's get some of these here. What's going on with Pisces? Whatever you wish. When you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel the peace. The world responds to you. I like it. Embodiment. Now's the time to make your mark in the world. You decide what feels right for you. Embody the leadership, power, and create your own world out of your deepest desires. I'm gonna get one more. Life is a gift. Life is unfolding for you, so seize the day and make the most of every chance. Be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. All right, Pisces. Wow, what a really good reading, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.